Hello again, I'm Jeff Tehan. I'm a quality engineer for the Red Hat CloudForms product. In this video, we'll be using the new CloudForms 4.2 version to demonstrate how to use the new Azure Active Directory to create the application you will need to add Azure as a CloudForms provider. What we're going to do is create the Azure Active Directory application, add it to a subscription, create an Azure provider on CloudForms 4.2. We're going to do it all at the same time, and it only takes 6 minutes. It's really easy. I hope you find this useful. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go ahead and just jump right in here. What we're going to do is we're going to start by adding a new cloud provider within CloudForms. And we can name it what we want. It's just going to be a CFME demo. The type is Azure. The region is whatever region you use. So I'm in California, I use West US. We're going to get the 4 fields here, but we're going to start with the subscription ID because there's a certain order of these things inside Azure. So what you do is from the dashboard on the left column, go to subscriptions. And there's your subscription ID right there. I'm going to let you see mine, but these are all temporary subscriptions, so these values won't be here in an hour. So we'll copy that and we'll paste it into the subscription field. Next we want the tenant ID. What this really is the Azure Active Directory ID. So let's make sure that we're using those terms somewhat interchangeably. And the way you get that is you scroll down to Azure Active Directory, and you'll see there's a property button, property tab on the left there, and the directory ID, that's the tenant ID. So we're going to copy that and we'll paste that in here. So the first two are easy enough. The client ID, this is the application ID that we're going to create in the next 3 or 4 minutes here. And what we want to do is we're already in Active Directory, so we're just going to scroll up a little bit and you'll see app registrations. So click on that and you'll see I've done this a couple times here, so that's why it's going so smoothly. What we're going to do is we're going to add a new app. We can give it any name we want. I already have CFME demo, so we'll just call this demo 2. You need a sign-on URL even if such a thing doesn't exist, but it can't be blank. So just dummy.org, anything but blank.com, it's all good. So we're going to create that. And if you look to the right on demo 2 here, it says application ID. That is the client ID. Oh, well, I didn't need to click on that there. Let's go back. And don't highlight it. That won't work. There we go. Copy. And we'll go back. And here's our client ID. We got to do a few things first, but then we'll go get the key. So let's go ahead and just add an owner to this. This is just gives more than one person administrative rights to come in and make changes. I'm just showing you this because it might be useful or it might not, but it's going to default to whoever the subscription owner is. So I'm just going to add myself here. Required permissions, this is very important. This is where we're actually going to set up the service management. So what we want to do is we're going to add a new one, and the API we want is the Windows Azure Service Management API. This is basically the communication engine between all apps, and including ours, and Azure. So it looks like they have a little redraw bug there. Select the delegation and we're going to click done. So now you've added the service management API. Now we're going to go grab the key. Pay attention here. The description doesn't matter, the duration doesn't matter. What does matter is that when we save this, we're going to get a value, and you will only see it this one time. So as soon as you leave this page, this value is gone. So you have to copy this value right now. I don't see a little copy button there. We'll just grab the whole thing copy, and there. Now we have our client key. And I'm just going to double check to make sure I actually copied the right thing there. Yeah, that looks good. All right, so we'll get rid of that. Now don't hit validate yet because we don't actually have this attached to our subscription. So go back into Azure, go back to your subscriptions. Let's go ahead and click on it, and then you're going to see access control or access IAM, access control IAM. These are the current users. We need to add the app we just created. So go ahead and click add. The role has to be contributor. Don't click any other thing but contributor. And we'll just search for demo 2, which we just created. There we go. We're going to select that. Click OK. And as soon as they're up to the right added user. All right, we'll go back into CloudForms and hit validate. And that's it. That's all you have to do. It's just that simple in the new portal. So hope you found this useful. I'm deleting all this stuff before I go. And there'll be some URLs at the end of this video, so if you want to grab some additional information, that'd be great. Thank you. Have a great day.